We treat the sun like background furniture. It is a quiet engine of life, so constant and reliable that humanity has spent its entire history taking this unblinking star for granted. Every empire that has risen, and every species that has evolved, has relied on this one gravitational anchor remaining exactly where it is. At exactly 2:17 in the afternoon, the certainty breaks. Without warning, the sun vanishes. No eclipse, no dimming, just total instantaneous blackness. Long before any physical destruction begins, humanity experiences a total psychological collapse. We are witnessing the sudden death of the only absolute truth our species has ever known. As the shadows evaporate, the glowing blue sky is replaced by a terrifying starless void. Daylight has been deleted from the atmosphere. Nature glitches immediately. Birds lose their internal orientation mid-flight and crash into buildings, while insects and farm animals enter a state of agitated, chaotic confusion. Human beings lack any evolutionary instinct or cultural memory for this. Across every continent, people freeze, unable to find a single historical precedent for a missing sun. Inside global solar observatories, the panic is more technical. Instruments lose their locks, and data feeds begin to scream the same impossible conclusion: the sun is physically gone. Within 60 seconds, both biological instinct and modern technology have failed. Humanity is blind, staring at a hole in the universe it cannot explain. As the second minute begins, the loss of thermal energy manifests as a strange, unnatural chill. The warmth we once felt as a background constant begins to drain out of the air. Global infrastructure buckles under the sudden dark. Power grids struggle with erratic demands as cities attempt to compensate for the lost light, and highways turn into grids of paralyzed, idling metal. Communication networks are overwhelmed. News channels and emergency centers scramble to verify reports that defy the laws of physics, while phone lines jam as the world tries to reach for a sense of connection. It takes only minutes to realize that a complex civilization is effectively unplugged the moment its primary energy source disappears. While the public fears the darkness, the scientific community is staring at a much deeper horror. The sun holds over 99% of the mass in our solar system. That mass creates the gravitational tether that keeps Earth in a stable orbit. But gravity travels at a finite speed. According to relativity, Earth will continue to follow its normal path for about 8 minutes after the sun is gone, unaware that its anchor has disappeared. Once those minutes expire, the tether snaps. Earth will stop orbiting and shoot blindly into deep space as a frozen rogue planet. The world is caught in a terrifying countdown. While the streets pray for light, physicists are watching the seconds tick toward a total planetary eviction. Social order begins to fray by minute 3. Hospitals prepare for mass casualties from panic-induced injuries as the primal terror of the unknown takes hold. People eventually stop filming. The urge to document the event is replaced by a silent realization that technology is useless against this crisis. Personal ambitions, political deadlines, and daily stresses evaporate. In the presence of a missing star, every human problem feels microscopic. Civilization undergoes a global surrender. Humanity gathers in dark mosques, temples, and churches, staring upward at an invisible absence. Total helplessness has a way of silencing societal noise. The world is reduced to a single state of terrified vulnerability. Minute 5 arrives. The world is running on pure adrenaline and disbelief. Entire cities are humming with the sound of sirens and prayers. A heavy silence stretches over the abyss. Humanity hangs in the dark, waiting to see if life itself has reached its end. And then, light. Without warning, the sun returns. The black sky tears open into familiar blue as shadows snap back into place. The global reaction is chaotic. Relief manifests as hysterical screams and uncontrollable laughter, while people stand motionless, feeling the physical warmth return to their skin. This is a species celebrating its mere existence. Billions of people are reacting to the simple, sudden realization that they were not forgotten by the universe forever. The light has returned, Yet 5 minutes was enough to permanently change the human perspective. We can no longer ignore the fragile nature of cosmic stability. Every subsequent sunrise will carry a new weight. Morning becomes a conscious gift, a daily permission to continue living that we can never again treat as a routine. Civilization is not built on concrete or politics. It is built on an unearned, fragile stability provided by a star that owes us nothing. Our planet is a vulnerable island, and for 300 seconds, the star